Breaking news. ID card of policeman who led raid on Justice Odili's residence was signed by Buhari's minister, Malami. Hello, my wonderful people. When all this went down and one of the most senior chief justice in the country is Mary Odili, a woman who has done well academically. She has exceeded, she has done very well for herself. One we should be very proud of, one we should be celebrating. When you see greatness, you don't ignore it, you celebrate it. And so I don't know what she has done to Malami, but they said there was a tip-off, and then the registrar said Malami deceived him into signing a search warrant into the Chief Justice home. Her home was raided by more than 50 armed security personnel who came, and committed all forms. And guess what? We're doing the bits and bits of it is all coming out gradually that there was, the intention is to plant something in her home so that they can declare her whatever and arrest her. Malami quickly raised the cry. Oh, I know nothing about it. Blah 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 blah. But guess what? The what's it called? Chief registrar said Malami gave the order for him to sign the warrant. Now the ID card of the policeman that led the raid has been discovered. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Justice Odili's family's residence at Imo Road Street in Matama, Abuja, was raided by fully armed, clothed security men last Friday. Fresh evidence has emerged that may have exposed the Attorney General of the Federation, the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, who earlier quickly denied his involvement in the invasion of the residence of the Justice of Supreme Court Mary Odili by security operative. Justice Odili's family's resident home has been raided by fully armed, plain-clothed security men last Friday. And in case you want to see the ID card of the policeman, that is the ID card of the policeman. I intentionally added it so you can see for yourself. The security operative were set to a midst of soldiers and officers of the Nigerian police force who identified themselves as members of a joint task force, even though he was denied involvement in the invasion of the house of the number 2 judge in the country. Malami still has to come clean with explanation. The identity card of the police officer who led the assassination on the resident of Justice Odili was signed by the AGF. Some reporters learned that the name on the ID card is Ajodo FL of the Police and Associate Recovery Team. His rank is CSP, Chief Superintendent of Police, while his position says OIC investigation. Ajodu ID card is number 001. The ID card was signed by Abubakar Malami San, the Attorney General of the Federation. Some reporters has earlier reported that the Chief Magistrate of Wuse Zone 6 Magistrate Division in Abuja, Emmanuel, admitted that he was lied to, which made him sign the search warrant allowing the invasion of the residence of the Supreme Court Judge Mary Odili. Emmanuel has said he was misled by the Federal Ministry of Justice leader under Malami. The chief magistrate consequently revoked the search warrant due to misinterpretation in the first information application supplied by the Ad Public Asset Recovery Panel under the Justice Ministry and overseen by Malami. Upon interpretation to his honorable court, that led to the issuing of a search warrant in favor of Joint Panel Recovery Ministry of Justice against House Number 9, Imo Street, Matama, Abuja, dated October the 29th, 2021. In view of the above fact, the said search warrant is hereby revoked, he had ruled. Armed operatives had stormed Odili's residence bearing a warrant that was issued based on information from a whistleblower. one Aliyu Human, an Abuja-based residents. Human had disposed on October the 13th that illegal activities were going on at number 9 Imo Street, Metama, which should warrant immediate action from the law enforcement agencies. Odili is next in line to become Nigerian Chief Justice. Tako Mohammed stands to benefit from the removal, should that happen before her retirement on May 12, 2022. Sources said the raid approved by the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, Minister of Justice Abubakar, was was to let her know she won't be allowed to succeed Mohammed as the head of the nation judiciary. So the truth is coming out. Mohammed does because the person there now, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Chief what do you call nation judiciary, the head, you all know him, Tako Mohammed is the person. She is next. Tako Mohammed is retiring May 12, 2022. After December, we're already in 2022. So he has 6 months to the expiration of his date in office. But Malami does not want her to succeed him. After her, the next to her is a northerner. So he does not want a woman. Can you see the mentality from religious aspect? I always tell you in this country that religion is a gray area. We don't double it to it anyhow. You have to be careful in Nigeria. Religion, you have to be careful. So Malami does not want a woman to become the head, more so from the south, a taboo. So what he did, are you listening? What this you can see her husband, who was a former governor. She has not attained this position by becoming a governor and all that. She studied. She went to school. She went to law school. She did all she can do. Okay? She dotted her I's, crossed her T's, and she has done well for herself. She has attained it. So once Mohammed Tako retired, 12th of May 2022, she takes over. Malami does not want it. So he wants to implicate her. Then she goes to jail. Then in northern and take over. Leave us a comment. Let's hear from you. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.